life is a losing process. You're going to lose your hair, you're going to lose your health, you're going to lose your sight, your everything you love, everyone you know, right? But what you do with your losses, if you can find a way, and if you're determined to turn them into moments of an opportunity to learn, to become a man with more grit, more fortitude, more wisdom, and then take that wisdom and share it with others, then life still has meaning, even if you've lost. So it's about taking your losses and turning them into something
meaning
positive.
You just said, like, it's very profound, actually. Like, it's a great quote. Life is just full of losses. It's a losing process.
It is.
Like, it really is a great quote in deep sense. Where did you pick up all this at? Was it a seminar? Was this your own journey? Was it just these self-realizations? You were studying a bunch of different people. You're taking your own journaling, your note. I mean, like, what was, and then have enough information and really say, okay, I'm gonna go through this disease that's crippling you. One, I'd love to hear the story how you even got in this shape, and you look like Superman, like Clark Kent here.
Trying my best.
And like, you're doing great, man. And then you've been able to go and market it and impact all these thousands of lives. Like, I don't even know where to go with that. Like, it's such a drastic in a 5-year period. I mean, you've done a lot in 5 years. Like, how did you learn the skills, the mindsets, the skill sets to even do that? You know what I mean?
A lot of time spent alone in solitude, reading and studying the best information from the best coaches out there, the most influential people.
Who were some of the people that impacted you? Like,
absolutely. You know, I'm a perpetual student. I'm a coach who has a coach, right? I run masterminds, and I'm also in masterminds.
Yeah,
so I'm 100% committed to personal development. There's always something to learn. There's always something you can improve, and there's always somebody to learn from who knows a little bit more than you. So I'd say just having that open mindset, that growth mindset, is foundational and absolutely necessary for anybody who's looking to make a difference on this planet. And for me, you know, what else is there beyond making a difference and creating positive change? There's nothing that makes me more fired up. You know.
So who are some of these people that were the influencers for you? Like, specifically, like, who are the books, the names? What about their teachings were you appending to your life? Like,
yeah, I mean, like all the obvious ones. So Tony Robbins would be one of them.
So you went to his course. You read his book. Did you buy the old school CD, or did you buy the? You know what I mean?
I've never been to one of his courses. I bought his online courses. Dale Carnegie's another one. Yeah. And I mean, a multitude. There's so many different sources.
And you were going methodically by yourself on a computer, going through the online course, headphones in, right? Literally going step by step by step of their courses, reading, watching the videos, doing the journaling. Is that what you were doing specifically? Like, what did that picture look like?
I mean, it's just been an ongoing process, and that's kind of been a part of my life for longer than, you know, I've been sick. That's something that's
not everyone. I mean, everybody and their mother has access to these things. A lot of people buy these things. You did something. You took action of some sort.
So yeah, what I want to.
That makes sense. Like,
yeah, what I want to say there though is, there are a lot of people that have a big pile of dusty books piling up in their house on the bookshelf. You know, in a trunk. I keep all my books in a trunk because I have so many of them. I just keep them in a few trunks. But it's about taking action. So information alone is not enough.
Correct.
Information alone is worthless.
So you would journal, you would apply something daily to your life and append it.
Yep.
Like, I'd ask Skylar the same question. Like, Skylar, like, why you? I mean, this is the guy that's literally built a really amazing life. And he's just, man, I read a book and I figure out, okay, how do I take action? And how am I really applying it to life? A lot of people talk about it, but they don't live it. Skylar actually lives it, and you're living it. So, like, you're actually living it. That's one thing about you, Bryce. Like, you're living it.
So I'd say knowledge, action, reflection. Reflection is the third piece. And as I was when I was a firefighter, our chief would always have us do that. So after a call, especially a brutal, intense call or something bad happened, we'd have a debriefing. So we'd reflect on what we did right, what we did wrong, and what we could do better. So obviously firefighters have a lot of knowledge, right? They go through medical training, and we know what to do. But when you're in the heat of battle, how you actually transfer that knowledge, how you actually apply it, gets better with time. But you're going to get better a lot faster if you don't just go out there, take the knowledge, apply it, and then walk away. But reflection is the third piece that I think a lot of people.
So how would you do that? Like,
sit
what are
down
these
at the end
things
of every day and reflect on your performance?
And you would write in a journal, or you just sit constantly, okay, okay, how did I do today? I mean, what is it? What did it look like for you? Like, what is the mindset and the actual action that you were doing?
For me,
you know,
it's
so
writing.
people can model this. Like, what I'm trying to do is pull these out of you so other people can say, oh, well, here's what Bryce did. He actually read a book, but he didn't read a book. He actually went online. He'd buy the book, do the online course. He'd circle things. He'd write it out. And then tomorrow I'm going to say, I'm going to take this supplement. I'm going to add this bean to my diet. I'm not going to eat this. I'm going to walk 30 seconds faster today. I'm gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we can.
And then we can really, so people can really see and model. Like, I mean, you're doing a lot, right? Your body's in shape. You're dealing with Crohn's disease effectively. You're impacting lives. You're helping other men find love in relationships. You're doing, you have the energy yourself to even get other people to go talk to a girl. I heard these stories last night, that's sober.
We did that a long time. That's not something.
But not anymore. But but you created the energy for all this.
Yeah, I would say it starts with the Eisenhower urgent important grid. So it actually, before that, I just write down all the things that are on my mind that I need to do. And then I categorize them by urgency and importance.
Yeah.
So is this something I'm just thinking about that
You write it down.
I write it down on a grid.
You do the grid.
They go into buckets.
You do the grid.
They start on a big list, and
Yeah.
then they all get categorized into buckets.
But you actually do it.
I do it every day.
Like, people talk about it.
I do it every day.
But you do it every day.
And then so what this allows me to do is reflect back later in the day with a lot more accuracy and think about, okay, this was my game plan today. This is how much I accomplished. Why didn't I check off everything in the urgent important box? What happened in my day? Did I get a call? Did I respond to a Facebook message? What was it that got me off track? Because I was on track, but then, you know, like I ended up having it go to some different website, which took me down the rabbit hole of, like, you know, the interwebs or social media.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're like 2-3 hours deep. You don't even know what happened, but it's
like
gone.
literally gone.
Yeah, so
not invested, wasted.
Gone.
Like
so,
gone.
so that's my process, and it helps
Yeah.
me track back. So when I reflect later in the day, it's usually reflecting on what did I intend to accomplish,
What's your
what got
revelation
done.
from all this?
Exactly, and how do I get better every day?